Well, a very bleak outlook there. What's the view from abroad? Let's bring in Han Tan, market analyst at FXTM in Kuala Lumpur. Good to have you with us. How is the economic development impacting foreign business interests in the region?
Right. So one thing we'll look at will be exporters, those who export their goods into Hong Kong. They've been hit hard. I was reading a story about a Swiss luxury watchmaker who has seen exports into Hong Kong drop. Now, in a rather perverse way, you've got other parts of Asia that may be benefiting from Hong Kong's woes. So we note estimates of about $4 billion that have flowed out of Hong Kong into the likes of Singapore. There are reports of locals scouring for properties to buy here in my backyard, here in Malaysia. So there could be this positive spillover from the woes in Hong Kong into the broader Asian context. But as far as the negative spillover is concerned, that appears to be limited at the time being.
All right, but this outflow that you're mentioning there, could this be a sign that Hong Kong is running the risk of losing the status as one of Asia's most important financial hubs?
Well, to be clear, we have to admit that it is a risk, but it remains a remote risk right now. And we're just not quite there yet. I mean, it's going to take a paradigm shift in order for these huge banks and MNCs and financial firms to uproot themselves after decades of expansion in Hong Kong. I mean, keep in mind, Hong Kong is the IPO capital in the world. Last year alone, it saw over $30 billion worth of listings in Hong Kong. And we've got the upcoming secondary listing of Alibaba worth at least $12 billion. And I think there'll be a litmus test for Hong Kong's standing as a financial hub in the region. We'll see whether the conflict and the tensions in Hong Kong will dampen demand for that listing, because otherwise you've got the likes of Shanghai or Singapore who are more than ready to step up to the plate.
All right, Han Tan, their market analyst at FXTM in Kuala Lumpur. Thank you so much for your time.